All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
All right, Big Marley. I'm seeing 6 of 12. Hit it.
Let's get it. Boom.
I hit the Discord. What are we at?
Fast. Why is my shit so slow? All right, joining.
Bro,
oh my God.
Should we try and do one more? No, or is that we try to?
Are you in it?
Time. I'm in it.
Oh, we got people in here.
We got Sean Sullivan, T-Dubs. Nice. All right, because they were in the. All right, we got people in here. All right, what we're gonna do, same thing as last week. First of all, what's going on, everybody? We're live. Okay, we're live. Yep, it's because my thing's. Big Marley's the host. I'm back in Arizona just for the night, so I got logged out. It's different not seeing how many people in here and stuff like that. We got people in here. What we're gonna do right away, though, just like last week, we gotta hit the D-Gen video, get us pumped up. Football 1 week. And a couple days away. College football already started, though. So many screenshots in college football. Everyone knows about MMA, the hoops are rolling, but college football, a new addition to our product this year. We had Smarty. The Stone was absolutely money. So many screenshots there. Again, that is free with the early word special for NFL. NFL, the cheapest ever, $299. D-Gen will talk about it in the industry. And you get an optimizer. And then you also get college football content. Big boy prize pools. They definitely raise them. So let's click D-Gen video, watch that, and then we'll come back, talk about the start of this draft and draft.
I just checked my calendar, and you know what? It's August, which means one thing. Football's back, and if you can't get excited for football in August, I got nothing for you, big guy. The big guy is excited. Guy in the back is excited. SHIPIT Nation is excited, and darn it, you better be excited too. So let's get started. Everything that SHIPIT Nation has to offer you in 2024. I hope you saw what an incredible year it was at SHIPIT Nation in 2023 for NFL season. And if you're thinking to yourself, I want all that again, well, don't worry. You're going to get it all and more. We have an entire team over here at SHIPIT of just the sweatiest tryhards you've ever met who are ready to offer you every single thing you need for every single slate, including the stack rankings, the DVP rankings, slate plans, player pools, every single thing. And oh yeah, if you don't know, all the stuff that I did at my site last year, DGen75, is now over at SHIPIT. I told you were going to get everything we offered and then more. So it's no surprise that at SHIPIT Nation, they had 3 Millionaire Maker winners last year, over 2 dozen six-figure winners, and a handful of game-changing hits from our community. But what is it that I'm bringing over from DGen75 that's so special? Well, first of all, this thing called the Stone. If you don't know, I invented this for college football to try to help everybody, and now it has just turned into the best tool in all of DFS. You want my ownership and my projections. You want to know who's a good cash play, who's a good GPP play. I put it all into one place called the Stone. I do this for PGA. I do this for college football. We do this for NFL. And here's the best part. You get all of this in one place in addition to everything that SHIPIT Nation is already offering. You're still getting your Tambo, your Hoop, your Marley, your Title, your Hamwich. All of those guys, the sweatiest tryhards, are now there, and you get this in addition to the tools. And here's the best part. None of it is an upsell. It's all the same price, if not cheaper than everybody else in the community, and you're getting double the tools. This is what we do at SHIPIT. We want you spending your money on your contests and not on your content. So if that NFL Stone caught your eye, let me tell you about the college football Stone. I know a lot of you are saying college football is not even legal in 20 states. Yeah, but that means it's still legal in 30. And I am telling you, college football DFS is the next sport that's coming up. If you're intimidated by it, you don't know anything about it, well, don't worry. I have a Stone right here that tells you what's a good cash play, what's a good GPP play, ownership, projections, everything you need, just like we offer for NFL. This was a big part of the merger when DGen came over, is I wanted to bring this over to SHIPIT Nation so people can see how fun college football DFS is. And you're thinking to yourself, man, I don't want to pay no $300 for no college football package. Well, don't worry. We don't separate our packages. We only have a football package. NFL and college football are one package, and here's the best part. Even if you just want to play NFL, our package is already cheaper than all of the competition, and you're basically just getting college football for free. So why in the hell would you not want it? It is an awesome tool. I have the sweatiest tryhard team behind me. College football DFS is a great little addition, and we don't upcharge you because, once again, put your money into your contests and not into your content. So what is this great price, and how does it compare to the competition? Well, let's just put up a chart, Bob. Here you go. You can see that we don't break it into a bunch of packages. We just have a football package, which includes both NFL and college football for $299. Here's the best part. You sign up before September 5th. We're going to give you free run of the entire website, MMA, PGA, MLB. You can be doing all of that stuff all the way up till September 5th just on us, because that's what we do to take care of our members. Not to mention, when you look at this, just start comparing the price. You are literally going to be saving hundreds if not thousands of dollars during the season. That is things you could be putting into your DraftKings and FanDuel lineups and not wasting, giving it to your touts and paying for shit that you don't need. Pay for what you deserve and get quality. That is what we offer here at SHIPIT Nation. 2024 has been a magical year for SHIPIT Nation. The merger between SHIPIT Nation and DGen has gone better than we could have ever expected. Just look at the success across NASCAR and PGA, MMA, MLB. All of the sports out there have been incredible, and now we're going to carry it over to this football season with NFL and college football, and we are going to blow your hair back by giving you the best product at the best price out there. We're also going to teach you about sustainability, about how to play DFS sustainably so you can be there long enough to hit those wins, to get those big hits. We don't care if it's $50, $500, $5,000. We want you to play long enough until you can hit it, and we can do that by giving you great tools at an affordable price, and that is our mission here at SHIPIT Nation. Come be a part of the most incredible community out there. Come be a part of a place that teaches you how to win, and come be a part of a place that celebrates your wins and not fucking moderators' wins. It's been awesome. 2024, the year of SHIPIT Nation. Come join the nation. It's going to be special in 2024. I'm out, you motherfathers.
I don't know what's more insane. People charging over $1,000 for literally just NFL content alone, not an optimizer, no college football, nothing else, or me starting with Amon-Ra and Drake London from the 9 spot. They're both absolutely insane to me, but what is going on, everybody? DGen could not have said it any better. Football right around the corner. Again, no better time to wait. College football content, man, I wasn't in the streets this week. I was busy. I won't be able to in the next week. But I was looking at all the screenshots, so I had to reverse engineer, looking at her projections, looking at her ownership, looking at the stone. I really might be in the college football streets anytime I do have time Saturday. It is definitely a news-driven sport. But, man, DGen brings over golf content, A+++. The stone, his ownership, projections, so money, literally college football. No better words I have to say than what I saw on the site, what chart people played, results. Makes me want to play after just seeing it 1 week. So shout out that again. College football content, part of our football package. We have monthly football as well. The best deal still the early bird special. Discord included in both. But, I mean, so much sports going on. The best time of the year. And the price, like I said, $1,000 just content. Get 15 core plays or whatever for $1,000. You got to do what you got to do, I guess. But love what we have going on here. Love my starts. I'm just going to keep going with the ADP value. Give me 3 wide receivers. It is very hard to have a team. DJ, Amon-Ra, Drake London to start. What's going on, Langley? Yeah, what's still the best collab on the scene? I agree. I mean, DGen is top-notch. His energy, his content, the stone, everything he has. DGen, absolutely the man. Always thinking and praying for him, and awesome to see the positive news we got last week. Let's hope that continues. Sean Sullivan in here, Tim D in here. Sean Sullivan says 3 SHIPIT members back to back to back. 3 of the 4 if you had Big Marley right there as well. Big Marley, talk about your start a little, talk about life. I have talked a lot more than you, so what's going on?
Yeah, I like getting Garrett Wilson at 11. Felt good about that. I usually hate the 11 spot and the 12 spot, but if I can get one of those top 10 guys to fall to me, then I'm cool with it. Went a little different off the board with Debo at number 2. I was going to take London, but I just didn't want 12 bye weeks in case I had to go with like A-Rod and Kirk Cousins as my quarterback. But I just said, screw it. Let's just take the Cincinnati stack. I went Kelsey and Mahomes for my next 2. So I'm digging it. Best site to draft on too.
Oh, by far the best site. Before I even say why, Wombat, he is in the 10 spot, excuse me. T-Dubs, Sean Sullivan, me. Oh, he's in, excuse me, Wombat. I'm looking at the wrong one. That was going to be the other way. So Wombat is in the 6th spot. Then we got T-Dubs, Sean Sullivan, myself, maybe a random, maybe someone else, and then Big Marley. So awesome to see right there. Thanks for letting us know, Wombat. If anybody else is in here, definitely let us know. But the best site, pull that up one more time right there, Big Marley. 101,000 people right now out of 180,000. That is like the over. I don't know. I'm not going to do the math on my head because it's not necessarily overlay. Like if 183 of the 188,000 fill, maybe it's not considered overlay because there is rake. So I'm not going to spit out a spitball number. But it really would shock me how there's not overlay. There has been the past 2 years. It's the best site to draft on because of the scoring, in my opinion. The best team does win. It's cumulative. It's not you have to get lucky the last 3 weeks. You definitely need luck. You also get $100. You put in $100, $20 to 100. Use that promo code SHIPIT. They will match 100%. So no better time. If you don't have an account, I don't know what you're doing. Almost everyone watching probably has a Drafters account by now, but use that promo code SHIPIT. They'll match up to $100 for 100%. Start talking a little bit about anything you notice in this room. I know what I'll say is Sean Sullivan did me a favor going AJ Brown over Amon-Ra. I appreciate that. I actually click that other 2-screen overlay as well. Sorry, I got you doing a lot because of my computer. So we get the cool background, the blue.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm OCD like that. Just in very few things, but yeah, I mean that looks smooth. What do you notice from mainly? Let's concentrate on the 5, 6, 7, 8, and then your spot. 3, 4,
I haven't even been paying attention to it, to be honest with you, but I saw
or
Sean
6,
Sullivan has that Hurts AJ Brown stack, and then you got to like Gibbs and Rice in the middle of it.
Yep.
We got AJ. I mean, we got Josh Allen, Kincaid stack, Kelsey Mahomes stack.
So T-Dubs goes 5 receiver. I got the 4 receivers. T-Dubs also didn't. He added a 5th. I don't think I'm going to continue, though.
I think I know his next pick.
This is, and again, take this with a grain of salt, but one of my brother-in-law, his buddy is a scout for the Texans, and he said a lot of good things about Mixon. Take that with whatever the offense is going to be loaded. That's the problem. But yeah, I definitely like me some Mixon this year. Should have a lot of touchdown upside. They will be moving the football.
I would have got that week 17 stack if it was Underdog, but we're on Drafters. Don't have to worry about that.
Title, I think your 150K was pretty damn good call. It's about at the rate at this point. Yeah, I appreciate that, Tim. We'll see, but I think I agree. That's where it is going. Like it's these drafts, how fast we started that. It was 5 of 12. Next thing you know, like they're going. How they feel 1-8, like even get close there. But I appreciate it. I think 150 still roughly. And then you take that every single day. Like I wish I could have 150. I just unfortunately won't have enough I had to stop my slow drafts because of timing, and then fast drafts are too long for me. They just are. I have so many elite tight end builds this year. Not often. I would probably say over 60% of my teams have at least Ingram and down at tight end. I have at least one of those studs. So I kind of want a different build on this one. And I feel like the last couple streams I've been going running back heavy early, just how the draft's fallen to me. I think you and I, Big Marley, have been in the back half of the draft most of the time on these streams. So trying a little something different.
Yeah, I have no running backs yet. I'm going to wait for a while maybe.
Yeah, thank you. Sean, I appreciate that because I was like, he's going to for sure take Amon-Ra. But like you said, right now we're looking Sean Sullivan. He drafts on a lot of sites. I think he does like the $2, all of that. So a lot of teams, he talked about diversifying his portfolio. He has a lot of Amon-Ra, very little Hurts and AJ. That's the little stuff I do as well, Sean. So I like it. I appreciate it. It helped me out. And yeah, it helps your portfolio out. You got a very good start.
Oh, man, I figured T-Dubs was going to go Stroud right there. I guess he's going to try and wait for 79.
79. So he looked ahead. Ooh, yeah, because the one Houston is Diggs with Aaron, and he already has Lamar, which wouldn't make too much. The only problem with that is there's so many donkeys out there that like they'll just take random stuff, but he might get away with it.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so too. Yeah. And that would be really, really nice because he knows he wouldn't have been able to get tight end. So He also has to make it. Oh yeah, because he does have the Nico and Dell, but he has Darnold if he wants it later. He has Baker if he wants it. He has Lawrence. He has Cousins. So that way it could help a little bit. But he should get it. 14 bye week for both of them too. Like it wouldn't make sense. That'd be a nasty start, T-Dubs.
Yeah, he's got a solid team already.
I know you'll don't draft on DK. Well, I do play DK. I have plenty of teams on DK. We just don't stream it. And but yeah, Lamb at 7 and Chase at 12. It's very soft. I agree. I think DraftKings is the softest in terms of drafting, and they're going to overlay too. I don't know if to the extent of drafters, but I like just the cumulative scoring so much more. Like you still have to get so. You can have the best team. Like when Underdog, I think it was 2 years ago. I don't think it was last year. Maybe I'm wrong. Either last year or 2 years ago when they paid out like the regular season stuff. I think it was actually last year. The guy that won first place, who had the best teams going into the playoffs, was eliminated first round. So and that was the likely outcome. Like I like it when your best team gets paid the most. So, but T-Dub's got his Stroud. That's a nasty start.
Looking like the early favorite.
Yeah. I would say. You know what? I'm gonna go another Wisconsin kid. Jake Ferguson.
Keep loading up on this Cincinnati stack. I mean, not Cincinnati. KC.
Hollywood. Definitely fell. Thing is, so the news from last week. Oh, wait. We got the Jahan Dotson news of last week. Jalen Warren will play week 1, he says. That's big. I was starting to get scared, and I even changed some of how I drafted my Warren teams as like RB2. I started taking more running backs in the next couple rounds in my slow drafts, expecting that he would miss. So that's big news. DeAndre Hopkins, also big news. He'll play. We have the Stevenson Gibson talk. A lot of people like Stevenson's ADP's fallen a bit. Gibson's is rising. Trying to think of some other. Oh my gosh. No, I'm good actually. I thought something else. I thought I had a Cincy thing. I need Dak, so I'm good. I was about to start tweaking. I don't even know if I actually want to go Dak yet. Yeah, I'll go Dak.
Dude, last night I had Chase. I had Chase and Higgins on the team last night, and someone took Burrow at like 62, and they already had another quarterback too. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, hate when that
That's
happens.
the worst. By far the worst. Yeah,
they already had like Lamar or something like that. There was no need to get him.
Who do you think that will be this year's Puka Kyron? I think will be Zach Moss, Tahimi Brown. Well, it can't be Zach Moss because Zach Moss is going in like the 9th round, whereas Puka Kyron were pretty much undrafted most of the year. Tahimi Brown, that would play. I mean, my guess would be there is no Puka and Kyron. Like, it's very rare you get them. 2 years ago, I guess you could say it was Deontay Foreman. He was my last round pick. He got there because of the C-Mac trade, and he still wasn't even close to Puka Kyron. If I had to guess, I would guess a running back. Like, I'd guess Tank. And even Tank's getting drafted a little higher. And that's just like, if there's a lot of positive reports, and if ETN goes down, I'd look for a handcuff like that. Like, even like McCaffrey goes down, Jordan Mason or whatever, like he probably doesn't get all the workload. Who else are these running backs? I would guess a running back, and yeah, I guess Tank would be the guy if I had to say, but it's all injury, lucky dependent stuff like that. Something like Cam Akers last year, like there was never going to be a Kyron spot if Cam Akers just didn't stink, get in the doghouse early, and Kyron played well. So you need so much to go right there.
Yeah, since my highest 2 drafted guys are Chark and Justice Hill, I'll say those guys.
There you go.
That'd be good for me.
Vidal, you're saying instead of Zach Moss? Yeah. That backfield's a mess, so and they're going to run the heck out of the football with Harbaugh. There's no doubt about that. So, yeah, I've gotten a little bit.
I love the Zach Moss call, though. I have a ton of him.
Your Moss over Chase Brown this year?
Oh yeah, still.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you were early, you have to be now. That's kind of where I didn't have a strong lean. Like I was getting some Brown in the 120s, but now like 96, and like at that point you can't. Or he's 100 right now, still on the board. Yeah, I mean that Moss Brown ownership flips real quick.
Hoping I get him here, to be honest with you. My first running back. Yeah, I think it's whoever it is. I'm going to take my first running back in this range.
Yeah, there's plenty of options.
What's it going to be, Sean?
Don't snipe me, Sean.
Hopefully he doesn't have somebody queued up and miss it. Wicks. Well, he didn't even get Love. He's got 3.
I was just thinking that same thing.
He's got
Can't even
3.
get Love.
Dang. He got sniped over here. Oh, brutal. I wouldn't get 3 wide receivers from the same team if I didn't have their quarterback.
I agree.
Holy shit. Mostert at 107.
It's pretty good.
I'll take that.
I mean,
Hopefully
man,
I get Moss at 110.
Just watching Miami last year, like it's hard not to like them.
Yeah. Come on, leave me Moss. You know you want to.
Y'all gonna dabble in the college football streets week 1? Yeah, that's what we're talking a little bit, Josh. I can't this Saturday. I have my wedding, but I have time after. I am most definitely going to be on Saturdays when I'm not doing anything. I'm going to be in there because, like I said, I reverse engineered the content today, the ownership projections, our normal projections, and man, because I saw the screenshots, I'm like, something had to be good. The stone, I mean, it was awesome. The stone nuts. The stone was the nuts. Projections, all that. Like, man, I'm very, very impressed.
I don't even think it's legal here in Indiana.
Ooh, that's tough.
Unless it's like newly legal.
Tough scenes.
Yeah, that would be one. That'd be like the only way I would be able to get into college football is if I could start playing DFS.
And I'll even admit, I only watch the big time games because there's MMA, and and then I have MMA on the main screen and the big time game on the other screen. So, but you don't need to watch to make money. Like that's what it looks like there. That's what I would do. The worst thing would just be having to be constantly checking like the Discord and updates and stuff because I know college football can be bad with injury reports. So that's why I have to make sure I have time. Thank you for giving you Njoku. I did debate taking him.
Me too.
Yeah, I definitely debated taking him with my second tight end.
Nasty though, Tim.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I had to boycott the UFC, man. I turned it on and they're like, "Oh, hey, guess what, guys? We got a canceled fight." I'm like, "You got to be freaking kidding me!" And I had 70% of that fight, so I just turned it off right away.
All right, so you didn't watch 1 second?
Nah, I was so mad.
I was at the casino the whole day, so I hardly watched anything too, and I didn't even see it till like an hour later. I was like, "Are you serious?" There's no better time to be hammered at the casino though, already gambling. So I was like, "Yeah, sure." I had 75% or something too, and then who?
I hate when they do that shit. Like they had to have known for. Who knows how
definitely right when it's live. Hey, you got an announcement to make? What? It's the only sport. That's so dumb.
I hate it, and they're a freaking DraftKings partner too.
Yeah, it's insane.
My only bet won though. I had Cavalcanti, so it was profitable at least. But it could have been way better if I could have had that fight going.
There you go.
Sean hates his team now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I won't take Baker from you. I'm done at quarterback. It's Wombat's 6th draft. You got a long way to go.
You don't gotta max it.
You gotta.
You can win with 6. I know this is my first year not. I'm very sad. It'll end at 9 because this is our last draft, by the way, everyone. Next week, football season's here. It's going to be very, very busy. We'll have first look on Tuesday. Well, it's still MLB shows going on. Thursday night football. There's Friday football. The Packers are in Brazil taking on the Eagles. So you get Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday, Monday, UFC. So this will be the last live best ball show. But again, you're obviously more than welcome to fire up slows. Actually, I don't even know if when they close slows. Pretty much probably has to be closed now or coming up really quickly. But yeah, fire up some fast drafts. We're always in the Discord with questions, stuff like that. I'm always peeping the channel. I see a lot of familiar faces always in there. Sean's always in there. Wamba's always in there. T-Dub's always in there talking. Very sharp 3 people, individuals right there. So any questions you can always ask. But 97 will be it for me more than likely. If I do one, I'll probably it looks like the 555 on DK might overlay or something. So if I'm really feeling like a fast draft, maybe I'll throw in a high stakes one or two. Or the 250 here.
I'll join with you maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let people know in chat. Maybe I'll do there's a 250 one on drafters too. I believe it's 250. Maybe I'll fire one of those up too. That's what I feel. That's like back in the home league days. Feels a little the higher stakes a little bit. I'm like, all right, I can.
I want to do one higher stakes one. But I feel like with DK, you get a lot of auto drafters, so I feel like I almost want it to be over there, and you get $1 million up top. So
yeah, it's way more higher stakes. So I'm gonna go my Mooney with Cousins. What else do we got? I hate my team now. One of those, my last one, smaller ball. We just did the 100%. Oh, nice, 100% deposit. Can't go wrong with that. I didn't max anything this year. Too many contests, but no big deal. Wish I maxed this one because it's If there was I've always said it, it's not just because I won the contest. Like if there's a site to max, it is this one. I think it has the most skill. Like you need luck everywhere, but the most skill gets you there because of the last 3 weeks. It overlays the most, but I do agree. I think it goes from they're all soft, especially like this time of year. Everyone's soft. I do think DK's the softest. I would then say drafters, then underdog. Again, I think it's relatively close. It obviously depends on your lobby, but with the overlay, and again, DraftKings will probably overlay too. Underdog always finds a way to do a pretty good job, so not sure about them.
Nah, they won't overlay.
And frankly, I haven't really looked too closely. Almost all my slows are filled up there, but yeah, it's really hard to see the drafters not overlaying.
Underdog just put out what's like a $3 20 entry max today. Fast only though.
Okay.
That was the end of my work day. Knocking those out. Nice.
You been grinding, hey, Big Marley?
Yeah, man.
He said, yeah. Cardio. I know last year was cardio.
I haven't done as much cardio. But I had COVID, so that knocked me out of the gym for like a week and a half. I just did my first leg day since having COVID today. It was rough.
Still hitting the steam, using that peppermint.
I hit it on the weekends when I can go to my gym, but my work has a little small gym in it, so I just go down there for my lunch break. But there's no steam or nothing.
Kill 2 birds with one stone.
Yeah.
I was at my steam room back in my hometown. Oh my gosh. Like you like the one that when you were over here and I got the peppermint going. Oh dude, this one's like 30 degrees hotter. Your skin's burning by the time you get out. Then I came back to this one for the first time today. Forgot my peppermint. I could have been in there for 45 minutes standing. It felt like it was not fun.
Dude, my gym has I think it has its own like peppermint in there, but I don't notice it as much as I did when I first started. Like when I first got in there, I was like, oh, that's nice. And now it's like I'm used to it or something.
You do. That's 100% true. Your body definitely does get used to it. It's not fun.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I went in there like day 2 of COVID. Like probably got everybody sick, but I was like, I gotta.
Yeah, I've done that too. What's going on with Fryermuth?
He falls a lot.
Am I missing something?
Nah, he slips a lot.
He didn't tear his ACL like a couple minutes ago.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. I guess it's probably because he has Russell Wilson throwing him the ball. Like that makes sense, but I will take the ADP value.
So load up Chicago and KC stacks. I dig it.
Vidal's all the way up to 157 now.
He's been up there.
I thought he was in the 170s.
Nah, maybe on Underdog he's like 180s, but I don't know. I guess he did fall a lot, then come back up a little bit.
Maybe that is Underdog. I swear I was getting him in like the 180, 190 pick at some. Maybe I'm tweaking.
I'm gonna take your boy Herbert just to keep loading up on Chicago.
I do like Herbert.
158 though. Don't love that. And we got our first 3 quarterback drafter over here. No, we got 2 3 quarterbacks.
I don't know what about Chubb, man.
He's got to miss 4 games.
I hardly have any.
That's the range I like him at, those right around here.
Yeah. If I'm getting him for 8, I'm just ADPing at this point. And the thing with him is like he's obviously way better on DraftKings and Underdog because the last 3 weeks it matters way more. Whereas every week 1's the same as week 17. But you do also get the benefit of like the first 4 weeks, if they're going to miss, you assume all your guys are healthy, especially when you're drafting this time of year. So I already have 3 running backs above him, 3 RB1s. You at least trust them to get enough points to keep it moving. When Chubb comes back, maybe that's when injuries or stuff happens and you use them a lot later. So that's a thought part. Like there's no way if that was my even 3rd running back, if I only had 2, I probably don't get to Chubb right there. I'd probably go someone else. But because I had 3 is my thought process. And I hardly have any at the end of the day. Like that's one of those, like Sean's saying, just I have a big portfolio. I have a lot of teams. And I just don't have much Chubb. So in that range, I had so many of the – I had way more Gibson. I had way more Lloyd. I had way more Bucky Irving. So I might as well just mix it up.
Yeah, I like Chubb getting him in the 160 range. After like 150, I'm cool taking him.
Tim likes some Fryermuth, Wombat, Washington, and him split snaps. People worried about Arthur Smith. Yeah, I mean, Arthur Smith's the biggest donkey around. How that dude still got a job is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, how could anybody watch what just happened with the Falcons last year and be like, yeah, let's get him on our team?
Yeah, that guy.
Like, what? What are these people doing?
And Ayuk wants to go play for them. What's he thinking?
I don't know, man. Ayuk, like, come back and just, dude, he balled out. Like, you have to play him one-on-one with Debo there, C-Mac, Kittle, like, anywhere else you can go, like, you might get double. You're going to have a worse system. Like, the worst play team. Action. Worst team. Like, don't necessarily want to say worst quarterback, but I mean, probably a worse quarterback. It's hard to really tell, like, Brock, because he's just surrounded with everything, with a great coach, a great scheme. Like, where would he be if he was on, like, the Commanders or something? But we know he'll put the ball where he needs to, and he'll put it. That's all you need to be Ayuk. So it's crazy what's going on.
What do you got here? 2.
Oh, Tolbert. Come on, Wombat. Buddy, Sean. So I wanted.
Dallas ATL. What's it gonna be? 5. Baby, that's what I would have taken.
Oh, then I sniped you. Way to go, Sean. You just kept the train rolling.
Shit. Yes, I'll take. It's Marcus Robinson.
I've been taking him a lot more as of late.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I'm probably around field on him, right around 8%.
Feels like he's been falling the 180s.
Would be my guess. Do I take Dotson? I have too much Dotson now, and I was getting him at like 140 to 130s.
That's tough. Huh.
Yeah, it sucked. You took Chubb from him?
I thought he said.
Yeah.
I appreciate everyone hanging out, drafting with us. Hey, I almost even appreciate the ones watching and not in the draft, still supporting. If you have any questions, literally, you want to ask about anything, like literally anything. Who's big Marley's, whatever. It doesn't even have to be about DFS. Doesn't even have to be about best ball. I just want to talk about the steam room. Want to talk about whatever you want. Just we appreciate you. Like button always helps us out. Football right around the corner. So, about what?
I'll give you my exposures. You should throw a player out there. I'll let
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, whatever you guys want. Always like seeing new faces, new names, I should say. Man, I don't know if you saw Sean V. So it's Stochastic, Bro, and Lofty. They tweeted about that.
Yeah, I did see that.
That hit me, man. I've been in the industry probably now started 5 years ago, maybe 4 years. I remember him in so many YouTube chats, and man, that's really sad. That just shows how life one day. It's a car accident. It sounded like coma.
R.I.P.
Yeah, no, definitely that one hit me when I saw that because I see his name all the time. It's tough. R.I.P. is right. This is a good team, except I hate to have Darnold my second QB. He might not last till 14. The thing is, they just got with that McCarthy news. Like, I think he's good for 17. Whether they're just so bad and it's like, why roll anyone else out there? Like, just have them finish the year. I mean, division's good. That's the problem. Like, they have Jefferson, they have Addison. Like, they're pretty good at home. They have a crowd. They're just in a really tough NFC North. I don't think they're going to be – I think they're going to compete, though. Meaning, like, they're not going to be in too many awful games. And to be honest, if they are, you get Darnold throwing it to Jets or Darnold throwing it to Addison or just slinging it, games in a dome. Like, I've been taking Darnold for sure. And another good thing about Darnold is so many teams drafted before McCarthy was ruled out. Nobody was drafting Darnold. So his ownership in some of these big field tournaments will be so much lower than a Daniel Jones late, a Derek Carr, a Bryce Young, like all of that. You have the ownership head-to-head window where I prefer him over a lot of those late guys just for that reason alone.
Yeah. And you got Jefferson and
yeah, I mean, you have the best
Bryce
receiver
Handler on your team. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's this clown on Twitter. It's not even worth entertaining. I don't know what he was talking about. He was thinking Jefferson's like worse than like these 4 receivers. Ain't nobody out there like Justin Jefferson right now. Top one, or the top 2, not even close.
Yeah, the most skilled player in the league.
Oh yeah, that might be the jersey to break out on Free Money Sunday to start.
I should have wore a Colts jersey since this is our last draft.
Yeah. Ooh, I'll get a little. I hardly have any Fields. If I take him, it's obviously as my third quarterback because, like, even if he plays no games, it's not dead. But I have Freiermuth down there, so I got a little bit. I think the passing game is going to be good. Nick Mullins went for yeah, exactly. He had a lot of yeah. O'Connell's a stud. OC. They play in the dome. They have talent. Picked up Aaron Jones, which will help out of the backfield. The one thing that is a little tough is Mullins. A lot of his games where he did go off toward the end of the year were against awful defenses, pass funnels, high total games. Like when he got down to I think it was the Lions, when he had like a fumble or two to start the game, an interception. Next thing you know, they were down like 2 or 3 scores. And then, he walked into 400 yards and 3-4 touchdowns because they couldn't run the football because they needed to play catch up. Like some of that stuff, I think was a little noise with Mullins, but the point stands for sure.
Oh, I was going to take Dwami there. Shit. Oh, man, I don't love this. All right, where do I go? I'm going to take Elijah Mitchell, I guess. Take that late ADP, 50 picks later than when he was going a couple months ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. I will take your boy. You took my boy. I'll take your boy. Any guess?
Chark?
Your other boy.
Oh, yeah, I probably have 15% of him on Underdog. I don't know how much I have on here. Probably, I don't know.
I just remember one of our first shows, or man, I don't even. We've done a good amount so far doing this since July, but you liked Roshan as RB2, and if that's the case, I mean, man, at this ADP, it's an absolute smash.
Roshan, where you at, Roshan? Oh, I only have 6% on here. But I know I got a lot on Underdog as my 18th rounder.
Yeah. So again, if there's anyone, hold on, the fact that Nailers even being drafted now is crazy due to the definition of cheeks. I will admit, I'll raise the hand. I've drafted some Nailor as of late because I've landed on a lot of Darnold stuff. And it's the easy pairing late. When Darnold falls late to go Nailor. But yeah, if you're the I know ball watching the games and you just know someone's cheeks, there ain't no reason to take him. There's enough other flyers down there.
I almost took him there. I just didn't want another 6th bye week at wide receiver.
Yeah, that's important. You have to watch your bye weeks more on Drafters than any other site.
Looking like a 2-7-9-2 build for me. Unless I take a third tight end. Which I might. Yeah, I would have taken him too, Tim, if I had Darnold and only one other wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had like Addison and Jefferson, no way I'd be taking them.
No, I agree. Jameis Winston. Giving the pep talk. That's the joke around town now? Giving the pep talk to your fantasy team to get moving?
He's got his third quarterback. I was going to say he's got 2 10 bye weeks, though.
Yeah, I mean, he'll take a 0 every week.
True. I mean, unless Watson gets hurt, I could see it. What are you looking at?
I think your boy, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I'll go Wilson to go with my Fields. I'll let you have a chance at your boy.
Yeah, I'll take him all. Keep him at 30%.
I could tell when I said it. You go, yeah. I was like, he might want him, and I have I had this, so I didn't need him.
I've been taking some Brendan Rice lately too, just to kind of hedge on my DJ chart.
Last round.
Should I take Chig or Gesicki or go with the 6th?
You
Oh
ain't
my God, he's took a 4th.
you ain't getting Chig. I will say I don't hate it. I think he actually has a pretty cool team. Hunter Henry is your first. You have to go for. I like his team. I'll give you that, Coach.
You know what? I'm gonna take AJ Dillon.
Talk about cheeks.
He's got some big ones, man.
Yeah, I was saying. Theo Johnson, Dawson Knox, or Michael Mayer?
Johnson.
Johnson it is. I think that's my first Johnson there share. All right. Let's talk. You can start with your team, Big Marley.
All right. I got a 2-7-9-2. Stacked up the
Tim
Chiefs.
was gonna take Theo. Sorry, Tim.
I got Mahomes stacked up with Hollywood and Kelsey. And then I stacked Caleb Williams with Keenan, Rome, Komet, and Khalil Herbert. Went Mostert at 107. That's my latest Mostert share of all my drafts. It has to be. Spears, Eckler late, Corum, Elijah Mitchell, and your boy AJ Dillon. Garrett Wilson at 11, my first pick. Went with Debo as my second pick. Got the 2 Chicago guys after that. Hollywood, Demarcus Robinson, Jahan Dotson, super late. Marvin Mims, because I heard they're trying to get rid of Patrick.
Yep.
EJ Chark, and then Kelsey and Komet at tight end.
I like it. You can click on my team.
In my last draft.
Yeah, you can click on my team. Yeah, Josh, I'm still taking Hawkinson. Again, when he's my tight end 2, sometimes I'll go tight end 3 with it. Usually in a lot of my teams, though, it's when I go elite tight end, and then I grab Hawk because that can be another receiver when he comes back, and you trust the Kincaids, Kelce's, Laportas. If you're going to early tight end to put up points every week early. My team, I have 3, 6, 8. Dak with Jake Ferguson. Cooks got taken. Tolbert got taken. Again, do I love it with just that? No. CD's such a high paid. He went number 1, though, so it's not like if what's an example? If Geno is a must this year, I think you need a Lockett or a DK Metcalf. If Dak's a must, you don't need CD just because where he is in his draft capital-wise. Some rushing upside, too, for Dak in the box. So do I love it just stack with Ferguson? No, I'm fine with it, though. Cousins with Drake London and Darnell Mooney. I like that. Then I went 3 QBs. Fields was there after ADP. I already had Freiermuth. Do I need to do it? No, but if somehow they went down, and I like Fields. I don't have a lot of Fields this year. And, I mean, Russell Wilson I just think is bad. I think it's only a matter of time till it's Fields, and his upside is tremendous, as we know. So, good with that. Running backs waited a little bit because I'll go receiver first because I went receiver. I love them all. Then I went Addison. There's no suspension, which it sounds like that's the case. Watch out. Mooney with Cousins. Bateman and Roman Wilson is one of my last ones to pair with Fields. I went Ferguson, Freiermuth, Theo Johnson. I'm fine with those tight ends. Waited a little bit on running back. Got Mixon, White, Singletary. Carry the load until Chubb gets back, and then I feel good about those 4. And then Mason, Jordan Mason has a lot of hype. Looks like the RB2 in San Fran. C-Mac calf injury too, so it's like how much does Shanahan really wear him to the ground? And then Roshan Johnson. There's a lot of running backs in Chicago, but you never know. Let's touch on you can pick one of. So we got T-Dubs. Yeah, you can go T-Dubs right now. I'll go Wombat. All right, you go, Sean. I'll go T-Dubs, then you'll go Wombat.
We got Sean stacked up Philly with Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Dallas Goedert. I think he gets Goddard in every single draft we've done with him. And then he has Baker Mayfield, with Chris Godwin. So he did end up getting that because Love got taken from him. He's got 3 Green Bay wide receivers with Wicks, Dubs, and
I will
James.
say he took Wicks when he already knew Love was gone. So I think that was the
Yeah.
only mistake he made.
True. Jahmyr Gibbs, Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Bucky Irving, Audric Estime, Cam Akers, and Dylan Laub. Is that how you say his name?
Luabe, I believe, but I don't know for
Luabe.
sure.
7 running backs. Don't hate them. A.J. Brown, Rasheed Rice, the 3 Green Bay guys. He has Chris Godwin. I was thinking he had Evans for some reason, but he's got Godwin, so that's cool. Wandale and Hyatt as his last 2 wide receivers. Dallas Goedert, Taysom Hill, Noah Fant, solid tight ends. Yeah, I would say the Wicks was a mistake. Rather than that, not bad.
Yeah, I agree. That was the only thing I would have. And yeah. We're going T-Dubs.
Yeah, go ahead.
74th draft. CJ Stroud with Nico Collins and Tank Dell. And he did wait. He didn't reach. He looked at above. I really like that. Started best receiver in football. Great receiver. Great receiver. Great receiver. Great receiver. First 5 picks receiver. So, I mean, I could care less what these other guys are. I think Dortch is actually good. Patrick Naylor. I like the Naylor because you have Darnold and Justin Jefferson. Your receivers are loaded. You waited at running and quarterback, you're fine with only 2, I think, as well. Do you love it? If you got a third, I would have been fine with it. You trust CJ to carry the load. Darnold probably starts 17 games, so I'm good with that. You waited running backs. Let's see how you did. Najee and RB1 in a split. Chase RB1 in a split. Ty is going to get a lot of work. Charbonnet, Algier, Lloyd, Chipley. I love how you did running back when you waited. Absolutely love all those guys, really. Like Chipley at ADP is fine. Like he's the one, obviously the worst, but I think you did really good at running back. Pitts, Njoku, Gesicki. Maybe take away Gesicki and go somewhere else. I probably wouldn't have went a third tight end on that team, but I don't hate it either. That was if I had to pin or nitpick anything, it probably would be that. But I really like your team. I love your running backs after your receivers start.
Yeah, as long as Tim Patrick goes somewhere, then you're sitting pretty. But if like Tim Patrick was a dead pick, then I probably would have gone a different wide receiver over Gesicki. But I'm sure Patrick will play if he's healthy somewhere. So I'm cool with Gesicki as the third one. I like that team a lot.
Tim D, it wasn't a mistake. Wicks is going to be the one. The problem is then you drafted a mistake if you think Wicks is going to be the one because he drafted 2 other receivers, Packer receivers, way ahead. So that means he's drafting a wide receiver 3 in the 6th round or something, if that's your take. I love Wicks. Someone asked me 3 weeks ago, who's the guy this year? I said Wicks, if I had to guess. But the problem is he's also like he's fighting for why his ADP is so much lower. It's not talent. And Stubbs is a great blocker on the outside, has just so much trust that he's going to be in most sets there and reads in the slot and plays a different role.
He said it was a tilt pick taking Wicks.
There you go.
You want to hit on Wombats?
Yeah, I can hit on Wombat quick. We got 3, 6, 8, 3. That's the exact same I did. Okay. Kyler, Bo Nix, Gardner Minshew. I don't love it, but you definitely needed 3. Gardner's the one I don't think I have any Gardner Minshew. It's just hard to see, like, no rushing upside. You're the Colts guy, though. But Kyler and Bo Nix.
I took Minshew earlier today, actually.
Okay, there you go. So maybe I should stop hating. Bijan, elite running back, and then you waited a little bit. I like Pollard. I like Rico. Davis. Like, if James Cook goes down, like, that's a guy that can absolutely just be a must in a winner. I like Antonio Gibson. You like Justice Hill, so I like that. We have you're loaded at receiver. Yeah. Olave Smith, Flowers, Worthy, Shakir. I mean, yeah, there's nothing to say there. Like, you could even argue I still probably wouldn't want 8 receivers, but even 7 with how good those are. You're going to be playing 4 receivers every week. Tight end, Brock Bowers, Greg Dulcich, Tucker Kraft. So you need Bowers to have a big year. Probably a top 3 tight end to win this league or to win it all. And then Kyler to stay healthy. And then after that, yeah, I mean, very few teams will ever have better receivers than you do right there. So that's the only thing.
Like it.
Yeah, Dulcich and Kraft, if they can do something, that would help. But you got the Bo Nix thing, so I do like the Dulcich pick.
Yeah, I think I would have gone 3-6-8-3 there, so I like it.
If I can't have love, the dude that took him, he wants the main guy. That's funny, Sean. Even though that is not how you're supposed to draft, as you know. But it was fun, Big Marley. What? Rattle these off in July. You have 136. I know you will get to the 150 max. I have 97, and I think 97 will be my lucky number this year. So not that I think this draft ships it, but hopefully one of the 97. Everyone else out there, again, T-Dubs got 74. Others talked about using the $100 deposit. There's no better time. Click that drafters deposit bonus right there. It looks like it's going to overlay. We have about a week left. Promo code SHIPIT gets you 100% match from $20 to $100. No better time. Get in. Draft on drafters.com. Chase the overlay. Cumulative scoring. Weeks 1, the same as week 17. And of course, get in the football package, the early bird special package. MMA's been on fire. Football, though, the best time of year. College football, week 0 started. Week 1 this week. Prize pools definitely raised. NASCAR going on. I mean, you can see it. $1,000 for NFL with just no optimizer, just NFL content. Absolutely crazy in my opinion. But hey, consumers, you guys pick what you want to spend your money on. I think pay less for content, play more in contests, and just say you're someone that plays thousands of dollars. Well, then like myself, I play thousands of dollars a day. I have multiple sites, so I know I'm overspending maybe in quotes, but to see if you are playing a lot of money, a lot of different stakes relative to what you're spending on content, it's not as much. And you do want to know what the field is doing as well. So if you're playing $10 a day, $15 a day, I think it's crazy to be anywhere but us. As you see with those prices, you play a lot of money, you play in 500. Yeah, maybe you want 2 sites or whatever, but so happy and proud of what we have going on at SHIPIT Nation. Definitely get in the Discord if you do join. We have weekly packages. There's no Discord in that. Monthly, though, 6-month annual. Just NFL packages, per sport packages, just projections if you want, and projections and ownership. Head to SHIPITNation.com. Big Marley, I will let you say the final words to the people and you wrap it up, and then you just hit the close button whenever you're ready.
Yeah, man, it was a good drafting season. I always love doing these with you. Hit me up if you want to do a 5-5-5 over there on DraftKings sometime.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, good luck to everybody listening. Thanks for tuning in to all these shows. Congrats to Title on getting married this weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Proud of you, brother. But yeah, that's it, man. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully we ship it this year. See you guys.
Ship it.